I tied the hemp rope around my waist, then threw the iron weight into the water. And I took a deep breath and jumped in after it. It was pitch black underwater. I descended rapidly, pulled down by the weight's gravity, while my partner above sent oxygen down to me. I hastily took a breath, but I hadn't swum far before I realized the oxygen tube wasn't long enough. With my destination right in front of me, I took one last deep gulp of oxygen, then released the tube and kicked hard upward. But just as I was about to break the surface, a force yanked me back down. That's when I realized the iron weight was stuck. I felt an overwhelming sense of suffocation, so I pulled hard on the rope, trying to haul the weight up. But I simply didn't have the strength. With no other option, I tried to untie the rope, but in the darkness, I couldn't see a thing. In my panic, I grabbed onto an iron grate on the shore, but the corroded metal broke off immediately. However, I noticed the metal's sharp edge, so I used my last bit of strength to saw through the rope. Just as I was about to lose consciousness, I finally cut through it. I burst through the surface, gulping in lungfuls of long-awaited air, but I felt no joy whatsoever, because the fire cabinet in front of me was locked. Left with no choice, I could only smash the cabinet door with my bare hands. Once it was deformed, I hooked my fingers into the gap and finally tore the door open with force. But what I didn't anticipate was that the cabinet didn't contain the fire suit I needed. I knew that without a fire suit, I'd never make it back to the shelter. It wasn't until I opened the last cabinet that I found a complete fire suit. When I made my way back wearing the fire suit, my partner was saying something anxiously. My ears were filled with water and I couldn't hear anything. Before I could even climb ashore, my partner suddenly turned and ran. I quickly scrambled up and chased after him with all my might. But just as we reached the main door, my partner, in his panic, entered the wrong code for the shelter. Thankfully, there were 2 more attempts left, but he was too anxious. The second attempt also failed to open it.
Maybe you got the number wrong.
What did you do?
Huh? I didn't do anything.
No, you messed with it. You want to keep me out.
I've been with you the whole time.
One more try,
Okay.
and then I'm blocked out.
Maybe you should write it down.
Shut up!
Okay.